All right, what's up, everybody? We got another episode here. AEW's not on tonight, so we're just going to be watching NXT live. Maybe adjust that a little bit. So, watching NXT live here tonight. We got Undisputed Era coming out, and that Pat McAfee or Mecca, whatever his name is, the football player. Oh, that's the good thing about having the camera. I can kind of fix the view here a little bit. So, there we go. Maybe that's a little better.
Last week, Adam, you said please.
So, no AEW tonight. AEW will be on Saturday. Not going to live stream AEW, even though I probably prefer watching AEW live. A little bit better of a product, but it's a Saturday night, so.
Because I knew you better than you know yourself.
McAfee looks like he brought some backup.
I know that you could never handle a face-to-face with a human like Wah all by yourself.
So I need to shave a little bit.
You ready to start
All
now?
right, so it looks like Undisputed Era's clearing the ring. McAfee's backup's clearing the ring. Adam Cole's letting them come into the ring.
Do you remember what happened 2 weeks ago?
So 8 o'clock, 8 to 9. That's how I do this new one on Wednesdays.
This is how it ended. I'll remind you.
Hopefully we'll get some people in here.
Checking for vitals on your soulless body right over yonder next to stupid Tom Phillips. Last week, you go on this entire rant.
Maybe we'll get some people in here soon. We can start some wrestling chats.
That I took advantage of a situation. Blah, blah, blah. I outsmarted you in your own house. In your own business, I outsmarted you.
We do have a good main event tonight. We got Velveteen Dream. We have versus Finn Balor. So that should be a halfway decent main event. Otherwise, to be quite honest, looking at what they have on here tonight, I'm not really too impressed with the card tonight.
All over the world, and you got to hear you were the biggest star in this brand. What you call yourself? The king of NXT? You had all these people fooled. 400 and some days you were undefeated.
McAfee, he's at least good on the mic.
1 minute, knock your ass out. 1 minute, knock your ass out. One swing of his foot. Done. Then you call me not special. How's that not special? I've never been in this ring before. Made you look amateur. I've made $1 million in 7 different professions. And you, especially you, stupid you, mustache stooge, in the ignorant wrestling community at home, you better hope that I don't stick with this profession, because this will be number 8 if I want to. And on Saturday, it's going to end the same exact way that it ended 2 weeks ago.
Ooh, so we got AEW on Saturday. And we got NXT TakeOver come Saturday.
Because you and I are different level units. You only gave me 2 weeks to train for this match. 2 weeks! Triple H gets on ESPN, the cerebral assassin who kicked me out and says, well, that wants to be tough. I can make it famous. 2 weeks is all I'm going to need to beat you. And you're going to have to explain to the entire wrestling community how you lost to an outsider. Let me tell you how you lost to an outsider. Because you're great. In this world you are. But I am next level. I am above you as a human. I am above you as an athlete. And on Saturday, it's going to end with one swing on his foot, beating your face.
Pretty good interview so far. Hopefully I got it loud enough so anybody that's watching can hear it. I'll turn it up a little bit.
Anybody at home will hear is
Uh-oh. All heck is breaking loose. Adam Cole is dropping all the security. Uh-oh. All heck is breaking loose. All right, wasn't a really big fan of this match, but kind of a nice little build up here with Adam Cole and Pat McAfee, the punter. So I'll give them credit for this little interaction that they had here, this interview. Took me from had no interest in this match to all right, let's see what it's about. See what they can do. The Pat McAfee at least has good mic skills, so that's pretty good. McAfee, okay. So now we are Leah and Mercedes Martinez versus Rhea Ripley and Shotzi Blackheart. That's coming up next.
you look much better. I feel much better.
All right, so we have a commercial here. Nothing going on in the chats. Maybe I should be wearing a hat or something. That's hairy looking. There, I'll do my show like that. Nah, just falls back. Got a little Subway commercial going on here. Don't know about you guys, but I have one of those today.
It's just $5 when you buy two. Only in the Subway app.
You're late. Gotta get him changed, okay?
So I guess we're a little bit shy on the comments here. We'll just talk about some of the interesting things going on. We do got SummerSlam coming up this Sunday, so that should be good. SmackDown is going to be the first show at the WWE Thunderdome. So we'll see how that looks. I heard that they're going to have a digital crowd throughout the whole arena. We'll see how this works. They'll be doing SummerSlam at the Thunderdome. We got NXT on Saturday night. We got AEW on Saturday night. The other big news I would say that just actually occurred today was Renee Young. Glad to see that she gave notice to WWE, so hopefully it's to go on and do something bigger and better. AEW bound. If AEW can grab her and get her over there, that would definitely boost up their level a little bit. I think she's not only one of the better announcers, female announcers, like the best female announcer right now, but she's one of the better announcers just in general. So, not sure how her contract goes, versus the other talent. If there's she can't, there's a no compete clause, so to speak, for announcers. So, don't have any of that information yet. Huh. I don't know what this commercial's for. So NXT is on commercial right now. So, but yeah, like I was saying just a couple minutes ago, Renee Young quit WWE. So hopefully we'll see her in AEW here soon. What do you guys think about this new Thunderdome? Having the digital fans. Oh.
I touched it. Cheetos popcorn. It's a Cheetos thing.
Imagine you love frosting and filling.
I do love frosting and filling.
Well, imagine if there was
all right, the live chats. Pretty quiet today on the live chats.
This is a commercial about frosting.
I was contemplating even, I'm like, oh. SSO wants, I know you can't wait to have your background back. Yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along. Thanks to 13 Scorpio for helping me out. Helping me mud the right way. And by helping me out, pretty much, he's the journeyman, I'm the apprentice. So it's definitely coming along. I should be getting that painted up and then getting my my little backdrop back. You're a wizard, Harry. Because of The Apprentice. I like the gear for Mercedes Martinez. Kind of, when she first came out, kind of reminded me of like Glacier a little bit. Got this like face mask on.
There's no timeouts. I mean, it's going to be a whole new ball game for Pat
You're a wizard,
30 this Saturday against Anna Cole.
All right, so not a bad team here. This should be actually a halfway decent tag team match. It's a pretty cool tank she comes out driving. So. Yeah, it's a pretty cool tank that she rides with. Now, Rhea Ripley, I think if I remember correctly, she dyed her hair last week or 2 weeks ago. Not a fan of it. Not a big fan of it. So if there's any stuff you guys want to chat about, we can chat about during the down matches and the commercials. Anybody else excited for SummerSlam? I'm excited. I'm for a few things on the card. We'll see how it plays out. I'm more excited about AEW on Saturday, but now it's against NXT TakeOver. So AEW is switching for the next couple of weeks because of the basketball games. So I think this week they're on Saturday, the following week. 13 Scorpio. Yes, we'll lift 4 tacos. That's not true. This shirt should say, we'll lift 4 Dunkaroos, not tacos. There you go, SSO Violent. Make me a shirt that says, "Will lift for Dunkaroos." See, now if I had enough subscribers, right, I could get Dunkaroos to be like, so I could be pubbing Dunkaroos on my live stream. Maybe getting free Dunkaroo stuff. Maybe a t-shirt that says Dunkaroos on it. All right, but back to wrestling. So, since we're on that one, I'm gonna come back to yours. 13 to SSO. I'm just gonna call you So Violent instead of SSO Violent. So, 13 Scorpio says sounds like a Teespring waiting to happen. That maybe I might have to look into that. And then the previous comment, Faderoos. Oh man. So Violent says as long as Randy Orton wins, he's happy. I'll take it either way. If Randy wins, that'll be fine. I think they've been building him up enough. You kind of know how it's going to go. Edge is going to come back. He's going to get the title, and then they might finally move on and maybe do Edge versus Drew McIntyre or something like that. We'll see. Then So Violent also says, stay tuned for next week. I'll send you a video. I'll be wearing the custom shirt, Will Lift for Dunkaroos. All right, we'll see how that one turns out. Creating merch here. Yeah, SS. So Violent from 13 Scorpio. Now we got another Subway commercial. Is this a Bill and Ted commercial? Yeah. Okay, so August 28th, we got the new Bill and Ted coming out. On demand and in theaters, August 28th. So, all right. We made it about 17 minutes in. And all this talk about Dunkaroos, man.
I see a new kitchen with a grill and ask why not.
I really need to start adding less to cart and more.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Try not to eat more than one of these a day, though.
Yeah, I need a house with a different view. And this is the bank that will help you do it all. Because at US Bank, our people are dedicated to turning your new inspiration into your next pursuit. I know.
Now, I've only seen the vanilla cookies and vanilla frosting with rainbow sprinkles. I haven't seen old school. They had vanilla and chocolate as well. So Violent says, I can't wait for Bill and Ted to come often. Haha. Excellent. Party on, dude.
These people are here to pick up the same prescription. They both know drug costs are out of control. One of them is taking back control with GoodRx. So while he's paying that much, she's paying this much and stop paying too much.
If you haven't heard, Renee Young quit WWE.
I'm saying Manscaped. It's time you start grooming safely with Manscaped Lawnmower 3.0.
You've been hearing rumors lately,
What do you think?
last couple of days, that pretty much everybody except for Roman Reigns has actually contacted AEW
Now, there are a lot of places that claim to know how much it's worth.
about
But they don't really know my house. Or my
when their contract's up, if they would be welcomed over at AEW.
That's where HomeLight comes in. I just answer a few questions, and HomeLight gives me a side-by-side comparison of my options, personalized for my needs. And they'll show me what verified buyers will pay for my house right now. It's easy, and it's free. No matter how you choose to sell your home, selling starts at home.
13 Scorpio says he's been waiting 30 years for another Bill and Ted, and they have to release it during a pandemic.
Champagne candles don't really
Yeah. One of the many things I hate about this pandemic. I think I'm at the point with this pandemic that I'm like, dude, what the heck? Last week, I would have been broadcasting live from the state fair, drinking tons of milk. No fair. No root beer milk. Chocolate peanut butter milk. Mint milk. So Violent wants to know if I have a list of wrestlers who are trying to jump ship. From the talks, it says everybody, pretty much almost everybody in WWE was talking about jumping ship. Someone said Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman went out and said that was fake news, if that's not true. But they said everybody except for Roman Reigns has reached out to AEW. So, I mean, we'll have to see here. I heard rumors that Eric Rowan is going to be debuting on AEW on Saturday. AEW watch tape. I try to avoid the spoilers because I don't want to see what's going to happen. I've been trying to. A couple people have been posting about rumors that they heard about things for SummerSlam or AEW. Trying not to look at them because I find that I enjoy wrestling when I don't know. So when I'm on here, I'm making a guess on who's going to be the next champion or stuff like that. I'm trying to do it from a place so that I don't know, you know, behind the stage information that's getting posted. So you know, I think Orton was looking maybe at one point, but I don't think it came from a point of, hey, I want to go to AEW. It's, hey, I want a price from AEW so that I can renegotiate with WWE. Because for a while there, it seemed like there was talks with Orton and Randy, between Randy Orton and AEW. But I think it was all just a ploy. And who knows, a lot of these wrestlers might be doing that. Like, hey, yeah, we kind of talked some rough numbers, and this is what we're talking about, you know, to try to score a better deal. Yeah, but those bigger names like Randy Orton, Big Show, even Braun Strowman, I would kind of find it hard to believe he's on the top of the heap right now. Roman Reigns, I don't see him going. People like Bayley, you're on the top of your game right now. I highly doubt. So any of like the top females, I'd have a hard time believing that they would want to go. Maybe someone like Mickie James, who came back on Raw to just a horrible match with Natalya. They kind of just halfway the match was, you see Seth Rollins, you know, confronting Samoa Joe at the announce table. I'm like, dude, this is a legend in the women's division. I mean, oh. Tag match is getting pretty good. Ooh. You know, Rhea Ripley and Martinez. It's a good matchup. Oh. Okay. No surprise. Shotzi Blackheart. Rhea Ripley won. Rhea Ripley did powerbomb Martinez over the guardrail. Do you need a guardrail? You have no fans in your crowd.
Take a look at this. We saw this happen once before, but Ripley was able to grab Martinez and get a little bit of electric
Ooh.
impact on the concrete floor.
Yeah. So Violence says, honestly, I think Natalia needs to quit and retire or go to AEW. Definitely not being utilized in, it looked like they were going to do something with her, kind of forming this like group with Lana. I know they have Lana at ringside with her, but yeah, they're not doing nothing with her. It did say Velveteen Dream, I heard this week. He's been off of TV, not because of his sending, adult rated messages to underage boys and girls. He's been off because of the car accident that he was in. Can't look at Velveteen Dream the same. I can't even wear my Velveteen Dream shirt without feeling, So they say they investigated the people, long story there, but. So they're advertising the Thunderdome again. Heard they're trying to bring other wrestlers back in to try to get fans back into watching Raw and SmackDown.
At T-Mobile, we have a plan built just for customers 55 and up. Saving 50% versus other carriers with 2 unlimited lines for less than $30 each.
We got that WWE Battleground game coming out next month. Looks pretty interesting. Looks like WWE All-Stars. I still have my copy of WWE All-Stars. I think that was for the 360. I don't even know if I can play it on the one.
Moms look healthy and affordable. Land Across Premium. No animals either. It's the only protein everything melted with. Land Across Premium. Fresh look, same great taste.
How do you guys eat your Dunkaroos? Is it the same as take the top off, lick the top, put just a little bit of frost on there so you get all that frosting that you can just lick out afterwards?
And he helped us get a whole bundle.
He's been on insurance got 5 years now.
He makes us feel like we're more protected.
What didn't you tell us about these savings from?
I've literally told you 1,000 times.
Oh, Daddy boy, the price
Just thinking about the shirt. We'll live for Dunkaroos.
15. So not happening. Lose up to 18 pounds in your first
If I feel like I'm not motivated enough, maybe I'll just,
probiotic shakes to help support your immunity. Delivered free.
can't have a Dunkaroo every day unless I work out. That would probably be a better. Get me to work out 7 days a week instead of 5, which lately has been 4.
Can it help keep me asleep?
Absolutely. It intelligently senses your movements and automatically adjusts to keep you both effortlessly comfortable.
Will it help me keep up with Mom?
You got this. So you can really promise better sleep. Not promise, prove. And now all beds are on sale. Save 50% on the Sleep Number 360 limited edition smart bed. Only for a limited time. For learn more, go to sleepnumber.com.
So, commercial on TV.
Love you, Dad.
Love you all.
Trying to think of some other wrestling stuff.
Stay safe.
These past few months haven't been easy. But they've reminded us.
So Violent, you're watching.
There's no place like home.
Are you still splitting between this and watching
Historic lows.
the Owen Hart story on?
Home means everything.
Dang, what is the name of that show? Total brain fart here. Oh, yep. In case you guys were wondering, that was my size 13. My knee was starting to hurt.
In honor of Triple H's 25th anniversary as a WWE superstar, WWE has released a limited edition vinyl album called Triple H: The Evolution of the
Available now at shop.com. Triple H: The Evolution of the Game. Interesting. All right, so they're doing a preview next with Keith Lee and Karrion Kross. Kind of show how that's going. So they're kind of just hyping up this Saturday's NXT TakeOver, which it's most likely going to be on at the same time as AEW, so that's going to suck. As far as other wrestling news, those AEW wrestling figures have been pretty hard to come by. I was able to get all of them except for Brandy. So those have been pretty hard to come by. I was able to get all of them except for Brandy. I didn't realize there was a Chase Kenny Omega figure, so I may have the Chase, or I may have put the Chase back on the shelves. We got some NXT, we got some WWE Funko Pops coming up. Drew McIntyre is going to have a Funko Pop. And a few others. I think it's Stone Cold with the championship belt. With the Stone Cold championship belt. So that might be pretty interesting, but nothing that I was too impressed with when I saw the lineup. So we'll have to see how those look. But 13 Scorpio says they should get Booker T on as a spokesperson. Probably something I mentioned earlier on in the thing we were talking about, and I just... Oh, Dunkaroos. He can debut the Dunk-a-Rooney. Oh, man. That would be good. I'm picturing it in my head. You finished off with the dunk. All right, and then SSO. Silver Islands says Dark Side of the Ring. Yes, I'm watching both. So when I talked to you earlier, SSO, So Violent, you were on Dark Side of the Ring. Are you still in the Owen Hart episode, or did you move on to another episode? Which I did see that episode, actually. Yeah, that's what I was picturing. He's holding the Dunkaroo instead of the 5-time hand. Still doing that preview on NXT here, so You know, I feel like NXT didn't even really try putting on a halfway decent show because they don't have competition right now. So are we going to go into the Velveteen Dream Baylor match right now, or are we going to get another match? So says, laugh my ass off. The Dunkaroonie. Oh my God, I could so see that. You can dig it, sucker. Yeah. You know what? Maybe I follow him on Instagram. I would say send it to him on. We should send it to him on Instagram or something, but in a message or whatever. But so Violent is watching the Benoit episode again. That show, man. And I know you have high anxiety as just like I do, and dude, that would get my anxiety going. Or that show does get my anxiety going. I still want to watch the Bruiser Brody one. I didn't really start researching Bruiser Brody until, a year ago. I knew who he was. I've heard of him, but I never really followed him and started watching some of his matches and stuff. I'm like, oh, man. He was brutal. All right, so we are getting the Balor Velveteen Dream match. So time they get in, they're going to put on about a 20-minute match. So hopefully this is pretty entertaining. And this is for that 5th and final spot. So far we got Gargano. So Violent, your favorite guy, Cameron Grimes. We got Bronson Reed. We got Damian Priest. And the winner of this match will all be in that match, that ladder match, to see who the next North American champion is going to be. Here, I would put over Balor. I think they're kind of jobbing Balor out, so hopefully they put this on him. I actually wouldn't mind seeing Balor walk away with the whole thing. If Balor loses tonight, I think Gargano has it. Yeah, they are just booing the heck out of Dream. What's up with that? That little beard that he has. So, Vince is talking about high anxiety. Watch the Dark Side of the Ring, New Jack. Yeah. Watched it, seen it. Did not realize just how messed up New Jack is. That guy is, as an indie wrestler, I would not be wrestling New Jack. It just wouldn't happen. Pulling out a broken Wolverine claw and stabbing somebody in the neck.
As we saw last week, Balor had Velveteen Dream in his sights.
So this incredible matchup on
All right, so Velveteen Dream, when he was on that, was it Tough Enough, or when they brought it back for a little bit? Patrick, and he got eliminated like 6 from the end or whatever. Seemed like not too bad of a dude. Seemed kind of down to earth. Knew his wrestling. Hands down, could not argue that. He was definitely a wrestling mark. He knew all of his wrestling stuff. So I'm wondering, I'm sitting here, I'm like, is this like, all of his tactics that he's been doing, and kind of seems more like the power that he's gotten for being at NXT, being the top guy at NXT, and he's kind of letting it go to his head. Kind of letting it go to his head.
So many huge, unpredictable factors in this match.
So I know a lot of people I saw on there that they were complaining that he's even back. Not just fans, but wrestlers alike, saying that he's getting preferential treatment, where they were actually expecting that he was going to be fired here. Velveteen Dream kind of seems like he's going down the Austin Aries, letting the fame and everything get to your head. Austin Aries, Enzo Amore. So Violent, while we're on commercial, wants to talk more about The Rock buying the XFL. What do you want to talk about? Because I think you just summed it up right there. Rock bought the XFL. He has some partners. Fox is really interested in getting that on their TV channels, which the only way I see that happening is on the off season of the NFL, so that they have football all year round. You're not going to put it on during the football season. I mean, Fox, you already have college, you got NFL. So XFL, if you're going to bring it to Fox, it's going to have to be in the off season, I would assume.
Silence your growl with Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats. Made to help fill you up.
At T-Mobile, we have a plan built just for customers 55 and up. Saving 50% versus other carriers with 2 unlimited lines for less than $30 each. Call 1-800-T-Mobile or go to T-Mobile.com/55. Hey, fellas. We've got to talk. It's about your food.
Let's see. We'll talk about anything interesting happen on Raw. Shawn Michaels is getting heat for not selling after he got hit with the RKO on a punt kick, and he was up standing up. I agree. I was thinking that same thing as I was watching it. I'm like, dude, you just got hit with an RKO, and immediately he punt kicked you in the face. The punt kick has been taking people off TV for months, and you just kind of made that look like crap. And then Drew McIntyre gets RKO'd, and he's out like he just got hit by a bus. So Shawn is getting flack for that. I'm giving flack to Shawn for, he's got the big beard, but then he takes his hat off, and this is all like almost gone. Few strands of hair just kind of covering up the rest. It's like, man, you really showed your age with that. Just shave it all off. They had what I thought was going to be pretty cool with the Raw Underground, where Nia Jax came out there, beat up a few ladies, and then Shayna Baszler came out and kind of challenged her. Looks like they were going to have a Raw Underground match, and then Nia Jax walked out. Retribution attacked. That's the new group, kind of like the Aces and Eights. They only did one thing. They attacked the production truck on Monday, and then you don't see them the rest of the night. Kind of interested to see where this Retribution gimmick's going, but that's all they did. It's like, dude, it's kind of like the NWO thing all over again, but you guys are modern day NWO, but you guys are messing it up horribly. SSO is talking about Sean here. Says he's got the Homer Simpson thing going on there. For those that don't follow, that's his hair. Check out Monday night. SmackDown's been a little bit more interesting. We do have the hair versus hair match with Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, who now it came out that so if you guys haven't heard, there was a stalker that was stalking Sonya Deville, broke into her house 2:00 the other night, had pepper spray, a knife, some duct tape, planning on kidnapping her, but she had a guest over. They managed to escape out the house. He thought they went upstairs, and he was still there when the police officers arrived. But it turns out that the guest was actually Mandy Rose. But they'll be fighting on Sunday, hair versus hair. Should be interesting. And then we got Alexa Bliss, Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt angles kind of playing out. That's been kind of interesting as well. But the main thing that surprisingly, as much as I'm not a fan of Sasha Banks, the only really entertaining stuff on Raw and SmackDown lately has been Sasha Banks and Bayley. And actually, on Raw, they've been giving Peyton Royce. They've been giving her a push. So the Iconics have been getting a little bit of a push. Rey Mysterio and Dominic, that was also on Raw too. They're trying to make people care. I really don't care. Rey Mysterio is not the same as what he was. He's a legend, but his son Dominic has been doing pretty decent.
Has turned the tide for a moment here in this matchup. Velveteen Dream trying to shake out that injury, but man, a brutal intensity by both Dream and Finn Balor again. Finn Balor looking to become NXT North American champion for the first time, but not if Velveteen Dream has anything to say about it. The cover hooks away, the Dream must come away from going and take over 30. So much on the line in this match for both these superstars. Both want to become champion once again. Both also want to head to TakeOver 30 and take a look, feel the impact. Velveteen Dream right under the jaw of Finn Balor, and that kick almost sent Velveteen Dream to TakeOver 30. Finn Balor has lied for the North American title in the triple threat in June.
Yeah, I don't know. This match is just okay. It's not too bad. I did see a new board game, which was actually pretty interesting. So I'll get the name right. It's actually a card game. And it's all with legendary legends of WWE. It's like a WWE Royal Rumble card game that they sell at Target. WWE Legends Royal Rumble card game featuring 30 legends of WWE. That's what it looks like, yeah. That's what it looks like. So if you guys are a nerd like me and love their board games, might want to check it out. Maybe I'll review that one. So 30 of the legends. Ryan says, ooh, and what's up, dude? So, yeah, what's up, Ryan? Thanks for joining. Now we got Cameron Grimes coming out. NXT and chilling with Fate, yeah. You look in the stream here.
I'm Terry Grant.
Over here.
Juicy quarter pounder. You like kick the tires? Oh, yes. Can you change the color inside the car? Oh, sure. How about blue? Oh.
Every time I start talking, it says my internet connection's unstable.